Hello everyone, this is Mr.Kafuffles, and welcome back to more Dredge. Let's see, I need to speak over to the mayor. I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly. Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know about? The Blackstone Isle. I don't know a great deal. It technically falls under the jurisdiction of Little Marrow. I believe it was sold to a private owner some 20 years ago. They must have had a special arrangement. Such a sale is quite uncommon. Very complicated paperwork involved, you see. I've not met the owner. I suspect they don't live around here. The islands seem quite uninhabited. That's all for now, so he's probably just gonna tell us a little history about each of the regions. So, what do I have? Nothing that I need. Cargo. My pursuits. I need to wait for more orders. I need to meet at Blackstone Isle for a grotesque fish that I've caught. No. Buddy, can you stop? Please. Stop! Correct engine operation. Reading complete. Check for the bonuses. Okay, what are my bonuses for that? Engine provides 5% more movement speed than listed. Nice! Completed. And as for Blackstone Isle, let's see, over. I believe it's that one right there. No, wait, that one. And I also do have my crabs, my crab pots. Nothing in here or the other two, so they're good. Just keep the lights on. Just in case, we'll keep the lights so nothing will happen. As time moves forward. And we will dock. I believe I've been into the workshop. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations amongst the detritus. To storage. Sign of ruin. Done. The man is standing at a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector, one of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. The handkerchief. You gave the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance, as you can imagine. Retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that would let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Okay, why did my controls swap over from normal PlayStation to Xbox? That's not what I have. But now that we can dredge up items, we can go ahead and grab resources as well, such as boards and other such items, like scrap, to help upgrade our ship. A barbed eel. Interesting. For now, I won't be able to do much with what I've got. The fishmonger.
I have one final request of you. As you've seen, some fish round here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants?
I would say that they go mad.
Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Have you got any of those mutant fish with you? They're with you now.
Yeah.
Remember, any aberrant will suffice. I suspect they are all the same underneath.
The fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body.
Yes, that should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. And why don't you take these two too? They're of no use to me.
Okay, so now it went back to... nope.
You hear that? Sounds like the faintest whispering.
You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished.
Please, say what you need, say what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now.
The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the currents carry is in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's gotta be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away from a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you know? You should always keep moving forward. Moving along. I can't go back. She's gazing out to sea, again. lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move. There's an island I heard about. Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. We have a new pursuit. The barb deal. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boats last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, unless you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he was prepared as such, or surprise picnic lunch. Or I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see that basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Okay, now it's back to normal controls. What the hell? What's it gonna be? One or the other? Make up your damn mind. Is it one thing or a different thing? Jeez. Okay, so there should be something around here. Inspect. All that's left of the boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Got that. Yeah, that right there, that's a fake one. That's one of the more aberrated creatures that could attack me in the dead of night when I least expect it. Okay, shipwright. Actually, now that I have these two... Okay, again, you swap from one control set to another. What the hell is it gonna be? Oceanic. Engine. Improved outboard engine. We don't need to worry about pots. What we got is pretty good to start with. Peculiar engine and the rusty outboard engine. Sell that. Ooh. Oh, I'm a buck short. Damn it. Oh, great. Oh, wait, Oh. Oh. Okay, dry dock. Remember, you don't have to have all the materials at once. You can store whatever you have right here at the dry dock. Right, well, in that case... I get one right there. And the other right here. And then I gotta find the other stuff. And now that I can dredge, I can just get those materials. All I just gotta do is find locations that need to be dredged. Like those two right there. Oh, no, 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 my bad. Those are the crab pots. Crab pots. Take. Take. And... oh, I picked it up. Not what I wanted to do. In you go. Now I'm slightly a little bit faster, but not all that great, but still fast. Oh. Oh, I gotta find a different place to sell. Twisted Strand? No, can't do that. Gale Cliffs. Gale Cliffs. That's the best option to go with. Gale Cliffs. I have to. Like, legit, I have to. Fishmonger's not gonna be ready for who knows how long. Like several days at best. Rods, reels, and rigs. Dolphins! Okay, half there. Okay, it's southeast. This way. I know there is a place that I can... oh. Orcas! Wow! A 2-in-1 of 2 different sites. Orcas and dolphins. Wow. What a sight. That... that is so sweet. That is nice. That's really nice. And now night is starting to fall. That's not good while I'm trying to head to this place. Because with how slow I am, I'm still susceptible to getting attacked by anything. And I don't want that. Ahoy there. You're a new face. A fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant, and rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo with equipment between places. You're welcome to pursue the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. First off, say, have you met the photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a little while back. She's loaded up with fancy camera and everything equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. She sighs wistfully. I wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document everything you do? You'd never forget anything. Anyway, she said that she was setting up on a small island south of the Marrows. If you're in the area, maybe you could check on her. On this side of the pontoon, I'll buy any fish you want to sell. I also keep a stock of crab pots here for sale. And she also has her own floating dock and shipyard. So it's a 2-in-1. You might be used to dry docks at other ports, but we can make the same upgrades to your boat here at this floaty dock. Check it out. And it carries over equipment too. Or, well, material. So, I'm in the clear. It'd be a 1.1 knot increase. I don't know. I don't know if I should. But research parts at 350 and refine metal at 500. Blackmouth salmon. Damn. Decaying blackmouth. Just gotta do a little Tetris here, and we're all in the clear. Ooh, goldie bit right over there. I swear I thought that was something about to jump out at me. Fish market. When trolling, pay attention to how deep the water is. Not every type of fish likes deep water. Check your encyclopedia if you're not sure. 121 for all that fish. Thank you. Now this is also a good place to be getting a lot of fish for a lot of good money. A trophy catch. Flayed mackerel. Yep, no idea how that thing is even alive. That thing looks like it's down to the bone. Like muscle tissue and sinew. Like, okay, that's okay. A wreck fish. I mean, they sell pretty good. They do. Wreck fish sell for a good chunk of money. If I'm gonna do anything else, I need to sell up my fish, that way I can get the dredging.
Oh.
200. 61 bucks for these bad boys. 61 bucks. This place is good. Storage. Just keep away from those. They like to knock stuff off your boat. Control scheme does not know which one to stay with. Deplete a total of 25 fishing spots. Careless harvesting. Another achievement. Nice. Ooh, stonefish. I know that silhouette anywhere. I know how these things look. One ugly motherfucker these things are. Deadly, too. Since their top fin contains, like, spines that have neurotoxin that if you stepped on it, oh, that's really gonna hurt. Especially with what that neurotoxin does. It's not gonna be a pretty sight. I'll see if I'm quick with how much I can get out of these fish. I love the sound of ringing against my roof of the cabin. Is there anything better? Yeah, stonefish don't really sell for a lot, especially with the others I got. The bass. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Black sea bass. Scouring bass. Damn it. Damn it. Come on. Okay, let's get some rest. Yep, and something slid into my cargo. And now that one is tainted. Should toss the infected one out. I mean, as much as I do like playing with controller, there are just some games that don't want to have the right control scheme on Steam. Oceanic perch. These are just small fry, they don't sell a lot. Like a few bucks at best. You can get a lot, but sell price is very cheap. So it's best to just avoid those. And also best to avoid going into this part. Not until you have, like, better engines. I know this because I also have a Switch version. And I've been spending more time on that more than I should be doing this. Okay, some boards. Got some boards, yes. Need that. Oh boy. Ow. Yeah, I gotta go ahead and start selling off the stuff and put stuff into the workshop again. But hey, as long as I can get the materials, I'm good. The only main thing I need now is cloth. Ooh, no, floating dock. Yeah, I need bolts of cloth. So get that in there. Get that in there. Along with one of these. And that. Okay, so if I start using my D-pad, it would think control, or like Xbox, but if I try using just my normal analog sticks, it just goes back to PlayStation? What? Makes no sense. Yeah, six fish for 29 bucks. Okay, I guess not. I'll take that off your hands. And... do I? .8 or 36.8 knots to 26.3 knots. Or a jet drive engine, which is only for the singles. For the single slots. That's 9.5 knots. Well, either way, I'm gonna need to get the refined outboard engine. So, that. That first, then the twin prop. Do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info with me? Sure, I can help with that. Great. The fish I have left to track down are an oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and a coelacanth. I know a little bit about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. Tell me about the coelacanths. Actually, I have no idea where coelacanths might be, but they have a primordial feel to them, don't you think? Oarfish? Given that the oarfish has a long and frail body, I suspect they'll live in reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of gale cliffs would suit them? Gulper eels. I know that gulper eels live at the deepest depths unimaginable. You'll have to get some real specialist gear to catch one of these. How about the Goliath? These guys are legitimately scary. They hunt in murky, swampy waters, using the shade of trees as cover. Okay. So, first let's actually rest for the night. I don't want to be dealing with it. So, for the Goliath tigerfish, Twisted Strand. Gale Cliffs was the oarfish, and we do have this over here, which is a DLC, and over here, which is another DLC, the Iron Rig. But we do need to go into these 3 other locations to also get some fish and some objectives as well. So first off, I'm gonna go straight across. I would prefer doing like a square ways around, which is also how I'm gonna be able to reach the DLC of the Iron Rig. Ooh. Ouroboros flag. Interesting. Yeah, so I want to start with the Gale Cliffs, then start with Stellar Basin, then Twisted Strand, and Devil's Spine. But Devil's Spine, I want to wait because that requires a lot of, like, powerful gear. Like, higher-end gear. That stuff is really going to come in handy once I do reach Devil's Strand. But for now, the locations that I can go to of this place and the Twisted Strand yeah, Stellar Basin, Twisted Strand, Devil's Spine. Devil's Spine, wait for last. But I can already go into the DLC if I so choose to. Now, with this location, it's a bit unique. I can get some very unique and interesting fish, but at a cost of something else at night. Which is also why there's a pontoon over here as well. There's a pontoon in each location. So that way, I always have a place to sell my fish. Goblet, which I will need to put into my inventory or storage. A collection of cases have washed up on the shore. Some of them already split open and lost their contents to the waves. Photography equipment. Sweet! Nope. Jellyfish. There are some boxes scattered haphazardly on the shore. A scrap of paper. A bolt of cloth. Some opal earrings. Discard the mackerel. And a wooden board. And there goes my cloudy lens. Great. A laboratory and a generator. Yeah, the reason why I should be aware of this area is because of that thing down there. Dangerous if I get close. Like, very dangerous. And the pontoon's right there. Right dead ahead. I know I'll need to bring them in for repairs. Storage, 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 storage. This too. Interesting. Oh, right. My lens. Art of Silver Tongue. Nice. Ah, boy. Engine spaces. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'll need to find around to see where I can get a dredge spot. Yep, nope. Nope, nope, not even worth it. Nope, not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. Coral grouper. And a trophy one, too. A consumed grouper. I see. I'm gonna need more inventory. Like a lot of inventory if I'm gonna need to hold more fish. Or anything for that matter. That one looks like a 3 slot at best. 227, 36 bucks, 108 bucks. Well, looks like I found a good place to get some good fish. Barracuda. Here's a trophy one. Wow. Already done. $166. Not bad, not bad. Some good stuff, good stuff. Another research part. Oh, and I believe this is the first one I could finish. Oh, there's also a light. I think I'll do the light. Yep. Do excuse me for a quick second. Okay, carrying onward. Now let's see. What I could do is that I know there's someone within this location. Okay. Let's see, they are at the research outpost. Oh, no, not there, but right over there. At the other location. As much as there are some good fish within this place, doing it at night, especially with the still, like, necessary gear that I have, it would not be wise. Necessarily, it would not be wise. I need faster engines. Pretty much everything needs to be improved for my ship. Right over there, at that location, or building, that's where someone will be at for a new objective or quest. Plenty of wood for me to continue working upon my ship. Ooh! Oh yes, and the very rare opportunity that I may find another research part. So that way I can further improve upon my ship with new gear. That's definitely oceanic. That's a hammerhead. Hammerheads, sharks like that, they're oceanic. Researcher.
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you?
I'm a fisherman.
Ah, yes. I thought you had that look. But a fisherman all the same out here? But a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. All the same, I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you have the time.
What do you need help with?
I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests at the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best as I can, but I had to leave the most of my equipment behind. So now my research has come to a halt.
Alright, sorry about that little interruption. And here goes my headphones getting unplugged. But now, I need to give this woman 3 different kinds of fish. 2 of which, or well, no, all 3 are at night. I do believe that the glowing octopuses are definitely at night. Yeah, all of them are at night. Firefly, squid, coastal, and a shallow. So I need to get the sign of ruin off for now in order to get the hook for the coastal. What sort of creature attacked you?
Well, I got the sense it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suppose it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess it had some sort of octopus or squid or an enemy. One of my research vessels was marooned around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left there. But I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face it again. Anything else? Have you noticed anything unusual ever since you arrived? Now that you mention it, I've been preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here. I've almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She sent them to me while I was studying before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. My condolences. Anyway, I keep finding myself amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, in my sampling tubes. They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. Anything else? No. Thank you for your time. What are these fish? Abyss. Yeah, cannot do anything abyssal. That is way out of my grade. That's way out of my pay grade. But glowing octopus like these, they're definitely not that hard to come by. See? One glowing octopus for her research. Done and done. Now I need to gather the other two, which are found at night. In which I need to get... I love it when that happens. I hit right, not down. No. Yep, this is the signs of insanity. Great. Get rid of it. Great. Floating dock. Right, still nothing. Nope. Finish the upgrade. Put these into the storage along with this. As for my research points, oh, I think I actually need this. Yeah, the anti-tangle line. And then there's the coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic rod, which I do need. And then there's the abyssal and hadal. Abyssal, hadal, and oceanic. Oceanic, shallow, coastal. I swear I'm just gonna swap to using my keyboard instead. I swear. If it likes to move to another position when I'm trying to do the specific one I'm doing, it's gonna annoy me. Okay, shipyard. I'll have to put it into storage for now. So for now, I just gotta keep fishing what I can grab. Believe that's some... Nope. Was hoping it would have been... Ow. Was hoping that would have been some cloth, but nope. That's a different look for how it is. A way different look. I believe it's this. Yep. Ooh, 3 in a row? Nice. Oh, right there. Sweet. Right here. Ooh, another flag, nice. Put it right there, and we're good. No, you're not going off. Pile of loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. I do know where I might be able to get some explosives. The stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Place my hand on the stone. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. The green glimmer of an aurora blooms in the night sky above the resort. A distant bloom shakes the thatched roofs and rouses dreamers from their sleep. The waters withdraw, exposing the coral to the warm air. Confused creatures chitter and seek out their hiding places. Moments later, the waters return, crashing, seething, sweeping souls out to sea. Ah, God, my foot. Jeez. Foot's trying to go to sleep. Tingling. Oh, God, why now? God. That's really annoying to deal with. Asked to go to sleep right now, of all times. Had to be right there. Yep. How much was it that glowing squids cost again? For sell for? 34 bucks. Damn. Oh, wow. That's insane. Done. 4 net spaces. Nice, nice. Mangrove and coastal. Swear. You know, I'm always thinking that escape would just get me out. Still not. So for now, I will be within this prime location, doing what I can to gather the fish that is necessary for her. I shouldn't. As much as I want to, I can't. That thing is going to hit me. That thing will literally hit me if I try getting anywhere closer. Hadal. Ah, jeez, that's a gulper eel. There's no doubt about it. That thing's a gulper eel. Even at a slight glance, you could just tell. You could tell at a slight glance. Can't even do that. Those are anglers. Ooh. Like, if you know your fish well, then you would definitely know. An old generator sputters and ticks over. The laboratory is in ruins, with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. You check the cupboards for a research part and empty them. Inspect the equipment on the table. There are some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." Look around on the floor. You look around on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along to the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. And find another research part. You pluck an item from a gouge in the floor.
research part. And it's one. At a rare chance, you might find two. That's extremely rare. So it's mainly gonna be one. I don't think I can find any other fish nearby. Oh, wait, there's those squids. I can get some squids. Oh yeah, I can get a few. I can definitely get a few squids. A Medusa octopus. Another Medusa. And with all these combined, how much money am I getting? $283. Still a total of $2,500 worth of fish. Lives for profit. I certainly do live for the profit. I certainly do. Now for the... right, need scrap. Need scrap, need scrap. But, with these four... I now have the twin prop engine. And will work towards the twin jet drive engine. Still have no need for such crabs. Unless it's necessary. But... as of right now, I think this is going to be a good place to stop, so thank you everyone so much for watching. I know I haven't been able to get much done, aside from main personal objectives, but I do know what I'm having to do. I do need to get more money, which means more upgrades for the ship, until I can get new hull, to get tier 2, which is another engine space, more cargo, more rod spaces, until I can get up to here. And actually catch up to where I'm supposed to be. But for now, I will stop here and continue onward at another point. But again, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more, like and subscribe. I shall see all of you in the next one. Take care. Peace.